Hello, I am Kamruddin. Here is 12th March chapter. Try a different approach from my book 365 Days of Bliss and Self-Growth. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable man persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all the progress depends on the unreasonable man. George Bernard Shaw. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. If you do not find a solution to a problem, analyze and find out the reasons for the inertia. Maybe you are keeping a task pending because it's unpleasant. Maybe a different approach is needed. Analyze with a positive mental attitude and find out the reasons. Set priorities and do things on order of importance. You can make any task easy by breaking it into small, doable chunks. Sometimes you may be stuck and no direction is in the sight. Maybe different approach is needed and you have to look at the task from different angles. So explore all the angles. You have to try a different approach. Positive analysis is required for the problems you come across. The more options you give yourself, the better. Do not be afraid to try a new approach. Try different approaches. Consider all available options. Then, next step is to find a correct approach which will solve the problem for the long term. It should be realistic to achieve. First, brainstorm for the solutions of the problem, collecting as many ideas as possible, and then screening them to find the best idea. Find out the problem and cause of the problem. Now, start writing down every possible solution available for the particular problem. Now, consider consequences of all the problems. If you do not find proper solution, try different approach. Remove those solutions which may worsen the problems. Out of these, decide only those solutions which are appropriate. And when you find the solution, try to start implementing the solution as soon as possible. Also decide about a mechanism to measure the progress and monitor the progress. If you're not getting the desired outcome in time, maybe you have to try different approach. You have to change the approach. Maybe you have to delegate more to someone else. Maybe you have to sharpen your tools. So think with open mind and try different approach. Also visualize how the situations will appear when problem is solved. That will give you motivation. Decide what steps should be taken to implement best alternative for solving the problems. Also decide how you are going to monitor the progress so that you can get results in time. You should know if the steps are being followed correctly, then continue. We should monitor the approach and its implementation. Go on working with perseverance and persistence. Have patience and you will get the results.